Hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. So Chainlink did retrace quite a bit today, but not really anything substantial happened. I mean, if we assume that we are now in a third wave here to the upside, which at the moment has to be the primary expectation, then of course, this is not going to happen in one straight line. I need to see a little bit more price action to be able to really give you a more thorough assessment of the sub-wave count here, but it looks to me as if we have 5 waves up here in this third wave. So this could be maybe even a wave 1. Maybe we come down now in a wave 2 and will then rally from there in a wave 3 of 3, which would lead possibly even to a more aggressive extension of this third wave. I mean, at the moment, that there are the two different scenarios that we have on the chart. We have the orange count, which is the direct breakout count, which basically included this long trade setup down here, where a long trade could be entered from the area between 645 and 585 into the region above 950. Yeah, actually, I think to the $10 level is the ideal target, or let's call it even the minimum target for the third wave. This is the bullish direct breakout count. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I've got my grid bot running. I'm actually happy if it does a little bit of a chop here, up and down. And the other scenario is, of course, still the bearish one, which is still on track, which is also still very likely and still very valid, where we had off this high back in November, a wave 1 down, an impulse. This is a very clear 3-wave structure at the moment. Could be a wave 2, yeah, A, B, C, and we could then be heading down in a wave 3 next, but it would require a break below 645 to confirm that. And as long as it's holding 645, the forecast is to the upside, and it just is to the upside because this trade setup worked out. Yeah, and we are positioned here on the long side with the grid bot. I am at least, and some other people bought down here and might still be holding, or might have already taken some partial profits. But either way, this is still highly probable as well that we break down from here, just because of this entire messy sideways structure, and because it never really created a substantial bottom. Yeah. So for me, they are both still fairly likely. Again, if it breaks below 645, I think the bears are in control here. However, until then, I would assume, also because it created probably a 5-wave move to the upside here, looks very impulsive here, and it even broke above previous resistance. Therefore, I think we could be doing a 1-2 setup here within wave 3. Now, I can't really give you too much of the detailed count yet. I need to see a little bit more price action, but for now, we are holding above the wave 1 high. Now, that's not a requirement, but it would be nice to move up from here, and then retest previous resistance as support. Now, it might just be retesting that previous resistance line as a support line now, and could then rally from there. Just to give you an idea how it could look like, here a wave 1, no, that was an A, it's the wrong tool. Wave 1 to the upside, then here maybe a wave 2 to the downside, 3, 4, 5 in wave 3. Now the proportions aren't correct, because if this is a wave 1 and we now come down in 2, then the wave 3 should rally quite substantially. And I'm going to change the wave degree here, get a bit smaller, but that is sort of how it could work out. Always bear in mind that the bear count could still work out here. And then we've got 645 as key pivot point there to determine that. Now, if we focus on the orange one at the moment, because this is the one that's currently in control, then you can see we have now retraced basically to the 38.2 Fib level, broke briefly below that. It doesn't look finished yet, really. At least there is not enough of a bullish signal. It could very well be that if we're working now on this wave 2, that might be another entry point possibility if we get a little bit of a clearer picture here, but it could be this was just the A wave, looks very impulsive to the downside. If we now get a little bit of a bounce maybe in the next few days as a B wave, and then the C wave down. Yeah, this is, again, micro counting. It doesn't need to play out like that, but that's a potential. A, B, C, that we come down maybe to the 61.8 Fib level here again at 719. And if I can see a clearer trade setup here, maybe a clearer 3-wave structure in ABC, that I can provide a long trade setup, then I will do so in the next few days, and I might even add a little bit of LINK to my portfolio then as well, in addition to the grid bot that's already running. Okay, that's my update about LINK. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.